Okay, now we're going to, before the kids help us with Penny Parade, I'd like to recognize all of our veterans. And Hal is going to share some of his story with us. Maybe. If I get the sound working, there we go. And then if there's any other veterans in the congregation with us, if you'd like to stand up and share where you served and which branch you were with, we'd welcome you to do that. So Hal, you want to come join us?
Yeah, we'll take it. Sure. I got the flag. What do you want, dear? You want to do the...
We're gonna do that after you do your speech. You can stand or sit wherever you'd like to share with us.
Well, many of you know that I've served in the military for 22 years. I started out at the age of 16, believe it or not. But that was a no-no. And I went in basic training, and just as I finished, sure enough, my CO got a letter from my mom, said, hey, no, he's only 16. But I had turned 17 while I was in basic. Well, they said, you had a false enlistment. You go home, get your mom's permission, and then you can come back in the service. Well, with that, started my military career. First, they wanted to make a cook out of me. And it ultimately settled down, they wanted to make a clerk out of me, of all things. I could shuffle papers all right, and I could file, but the typing, that was something else. Supposed to type 35 words a minute without a mistake. I did it twice. And I'm one of those unique people who went through the military behind the man with the gun. I never got in harm's way. The closest was when I was with the Navy and the USS Boxer in Korea, CV-21. That's the closest I got to the firing line, riding around the ocean on that Boxer. But I was still a clerk. I had to handle all the public information that was going out to the newspapers and stuff like that. Pictures. It was fun. But first I went into the Army Air Force. Then I went into the Navy. Then I ended up in the United States Air Force. I had 2 years, 8 years, and 12 years. That's the total of my 22 years of service. Thank you.
Thank you. Where did Evan Landers go?
Yeah, I know we have some more veterans here this morning. Okay, Dawn, you want to go ahead and share?
Absolutely. Good morning, church.
Morning, Don.
I was in the military for 22 years, and I only really had one problem. That was when I first came in. I went to Fort Polk, Louisiana. Stop. Learn something. Go to church. Now, church got a lot of people because if you went to church on Sunday, you didn't have to clean your weapon. And I'm going to tell you, cleaning weapons was a problem because you was going to clean your weapon all day anyway. So every time you clean it and take it up to the cage, the guy said, no, it ain't clean enough. You know, so you go to church, you can avoid some of that stuff. You know, so a lot of people went to church instead. In Vietnam, there was a big dilemma when I was there because I came from a religious background family, and I was one of the leaders. And after 17 years old, I was 17 too. It's like, yeah, this is, young man was like young baby, patriotic, young, 16, 17, 18. By the time you got to be 21, you was an old man by then. But 17 years old, I was thrust over there. into Vietnam after 4 months in the military. Kind of confused because God said thou should not kill, but I got all these weapons and hand grenades and all this stuff in my pocket wrapped around me, carrying 400 rounds for the machine gun, and we was out there, we was ready to kill anything that came in front of our sight. My goodness. Can you actually kill somebody? That was my dilemma. I don't know if I could have ever did that. But every night, me and about 6 or 7 more guys, we prayed one prayer. That God didn't let anybody come in front of our foxhole, because if they did, we probably would have to mess them up. So that was the prayer that we prayed pretty much every night. I mean, every single night. It's a big dilemma. Scared me to death. Scared every night, every minute. Didn't feel good till I got back here. And that we have church out in the field, out in the bonus, they fly in the chapel. They always thought I was going to be a preacher because I knew more than one verse to Amazing Grace. After that one verse, everybody else seemed to be just stopped. But I knew more than one verse to Amazing Grace. And we sung Amazing Grace, and this song we're going to sing today, What a Friend We Have in Jesus. I bet we sung one of those 2 songs every Sunday the whole time I was in Vietnam. And when I wasn't there, church has to get out of a lot of stuff that the rest of the company does. So I was in Vietnam from 69 to 71. And then I went through a host of places. Germany, I took my wife to Germany. We went to Panama. It was just one. Fort Lewis, Washington. It was just the Lord. Don't be trying to cut me off. The Lord was just so good to us. And He was just moving us around and letting us meet all these good people. And going to church was good. Everywhere we went to a new church. So I guess I better start taking this back. But anyway, God has been good to us everywhere we've been. And if you get a chance to love one another, all you guys have to know them, it's really a tough dilemma, especially if you're a believer. Whether or not I'm going to take somebody's life or let them kill me. That's a tough. And it's difficult, like I was telling this morning, it's difficult for a veteran to go from all of these guns and fighting and all this stuff and come back to you guys and just talk to you all just like, hey, what's going on? That's, they've been caught a long time being shell-shocked. But bear with your veterans stuff. They need some adjustment from kill. Okay? It's going to take them a while to go from kill to really getting back to the reality of where we are here in West Virginia. Because we all take so much advantage of how easy it is for us to live from day to day. Other people don't know that. So love you better. Let me stop before my wife kill me.
I know we have a couple more veterans with us. If they'd like to stand and share or tell us where they served and which branch.
I served in 2nd Marine Special Operations Battalion. I also served with 2nd Battalion 9th Marines Weapons Company in Ramadi, Iraq. It's also ironic every year. Today is my son Cameron's birthday. Also on Veterans Day. There we go. I was gone when he was born, wasn't able to be here. Like Don said, going from one extreme to the other, I was just scared to death. And when I saw him the first time, that he would cry.